Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my May wrap up for you. Right, so camera battery is dying. We're gonna do this real quick. So May has been a really good reading month. I did have a couple of unexpected flip-flopping of books and DNF, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. All right, so first up this month I finished Halo. This was so good. This was a Pretty Woman-ish retelling, and this was just super sweet. It's got lots of disability rep in it, as well as sex worker rep in it. Fantastic. Would highly recommend, especially if you're looking for a queer retelling of Pretty Woman. This is the one to go for. This got a solid 5 out of 5 stars and would highly recommend. Next up I finished Pretty Boy, which is a short story within this same series. It's following the same characters from Halo, and it's about their wedding prep and getting married, and it's so sweet, and it got a 4 out of 5 stars. Next up I read Mixed Signals, which is another short story within the Beginning of Always series. This is following some side characters, I believe, that we meet in book 3, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, their romance was really sweet. This got a 4 out of 5 stars as well. Then I finished A Spell for Heart Sickness. This is one of my favorite books that I read this month. It was just a really unique world. So world building was kind of like Howl's Moving Castle meets forest horror and like a grown-up owl house. That's kind of the vibes this was giving. This got a solid 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really looking forward to picking up the second book soon. And next up I finished Fox Colored Jealousy. This was a really sweet manga. It was just super cute and sweet, but definitely not for those under 18. It was just really sweet. This got a 5 out of 5 stars and we'd highly recommend, and I'm really looking forward to picking up volume 2. Next up I finished Forbidden Titan. This was honestly one of my favorite books this month. It was unhinged in the best way and just like super not safe for those under 18. This was like bananas and I just loved it. This got a 4.5 out of 5 stars. We'd highly recommend the North Shore Titan series for people who like the Necessary Evil series or All for the Game. Next up I have my favorite book that I read this month, and that was Free from Falling. This was not on the original TBR for this month, so this one I picked up from my bookshelf just because I needed something different, and oh my god, this was so good. This is full of trans joy, and if you love the Breakaway series like I did, this is so good. This is following Matt, who was one of the side characters from the first 3 books, and it's him finding a girlfriend who happens to be a trans woman, and she's a rock star, and like it's them falling in love through music and awkwardness and weird trivia facts. It was so good, and one of the best sports romance, rock star romances that I've ever read. 5 stars. Hands down, one of my absolute favorite books that I've read this year. Next I finished Tristan and Lancelot, A Tale of Two Nights. This was fun, but not my favorite. Like, the storyline felt a little, it read like younger than like the age range that this book is for. This is like for upper YA with characters in their late teens, early 20s, and sometimes it felt like it was made for middle schoolers. The art was really cool though. This got a 3.5 out of 5 stars from me. Next up I had one of the first DNFs for the year, and that was Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake. I really liked the writing style. I don't know what it was about this. So this is following Rosalind Palmer, who is openly bisexual, single mom, and really into baking. But there was something just with like in the first 30 pages or so, because that's about where I DNF, that the vibe was kind of off, and I don't know, the vibe was just off with this one. So DNF'd it for now. I will hopefully be picking it up sometime soon. We'll see about that though. So first DNF, or one of the first DNFs this year. I don't know if I've had any others. I don't think so. And then we are on to the books that I'm currently reading as of filming this video, the first of which is Captivating. This is the second book in the Elite Protection series. This is following Jane Shepherd, who is a sociopath, but he's got that part kind of under control, and he is currently working as a bodyguard for Elijah Dune, who is a movie star that is getting some death threats online, but also there's some stalking going on. This book is fantastic so far, and I'm about at the 50% mark of this as of filming this video. And then the last book that I'm currently reading is Shatterglass. This is the 4th book in the Circle Open series, and I'm liking it so far. I'm only about 30 pages in or so. Favorite book this month was definitely Free from Falling, but Forbidden Titan was a close second. I loved them both so much. Did you guys have a favorite book that you read this month? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.